Trying to make sure that the audio quality is as high as I can get it. And there's a humming in the background. I think the humming's on my end. Not much I can do about it then. Alright. So like I said, we're going to be doing FTL today. On my own, I've already gotten back layout B for the Federation ship, Kestrel Cruiser. I still haven't done a run through yet on Type A for the Ingi, and I also unlocked Type A for the Zoltan. Now the way ship unlock works in this game is that there's two ways to unlock a ship. Each one of these ships has a special quest. Like this one as well. This one does not. The Linnaeus does not have any special unlock quests. You just have to unlock a bunch of ships to get it. But the Rock ship, it's a special quest. But it also has an alt unlock. These all have alternative unlocks, which if you defeat the final flagship with any one of these ships, they unlock the next ship in line. So with the Ingi, if I was to win with the Ingi, I would unlock the Federation cruiser. If I was to win with the Zoltan, I would unlock the Mantis cruiser, and that way I wouldn't have to complete the quest. If you see this little white square right here, that means the quest was actually completed. That's why I have the Zoltan cruiser. I completed the Zoltan quest. I remember back in my original data for FTL, I somehow, by some sort of luck, I unlocked the stealth cruiser on like my second or third playthrough ever. To get to the Type B, you need to complete certain achievements, which was, I was talking about that in one of my previous streams, trying to get the Type B of the Kestrel Cruiser, which I eventually got. And then to get the Type C, all I have to do is turn on the Advanced Edition content, which should be with any copy of FTL, have it enabled, and you reach Sector 8. Yeah, you reach Sector 8, and you automatically unlock the Type C. So, even though technically there is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 ships, you can argue that there's 30. Well, actually not 30, 28, because there's no Type Cs. There's 28 different ships, you can argue that. Because even though the layout of the ship will be the same, the systems would be completely different. For example, for the Kestrel Cruiser, you have Artemis missiles and a burst laser Mark II. But in layout B, not only do you get a whole different crew, you also get a whole different weapon system. This case being 4 defensive lasers. And each set of ships is based around a different sort of theme. Kestrel Cruisers pretty much just a basic ship. Ingi Cruisers are based around using drones. The Federation Cruiser has a super powerful beam weapon, which makes the game really easy. That's why I don't like playing the Federation Cruiser that often, because that beam weapon is just so powerful. Zoltan Cruisers are based around using the Zoltan Shield. Mantis Cruisers are about boarding enemy ships. Slug Cruisers, mind control and hacking, so that sort of deal. Rock Cruisers are basically just big missile ships, and Stealth Cruisers are obviously stealth. I would say the Linnaeus is a little just a bit more gimmicky, because the Linnaeus, which are an advanced edition alien species, they're kind of gimmicky. The difference between the Linnaeus is that they are the only alien species that doesn't need oxygen to survive. and in fact, they destroy oxygen in the room that they're in. So I guess really gimmicky. I never actually was able to unlock the crystal cruiser, but from my understanding, the crystals are similar to rocks, and that's why you need a rock crew member in order to unlock a crystal. Right. So basically, this is the quest for more ships today. I'm going to unlock as many ships as I can today. We're going to start with the simplest one, which is we're going to try and get the Type C of the Kestrel Cruiser. So we're going to use the Type B. Advanced Edition content is enabled because this is a stream. I'm going to do it on hard until I give up on life, I guess. Just check to make sure that everything's working. Once I've made sure that everything's good to go, we'll just hop right into it. Good enough. Alright, now I'll actually check. While I'm doing that, and also think of anything to name the ship. And of course the crew. Well, there's only one thing you can name the ship, right? That's not how you spell mouse. Waiting for the video preview to come up so I can be certain that we're all good. We're all set. Alright, here we go. One of the things I like to do is I turn off my med bay and put it into my engines. So you don't really need the med bay until you do. Alright. And like I said previously with FTL, you want to try to get to as many jump points as possible. That was bad luck. I can't even go to the store because I don't have any scrap to buy anything with. Alright. So like I said, always pause to take a look at what you're dealing with. So I'm dealing with an auto assault, which means that there's no crew, so it will repair its systems automatically as opposed to having a crew member repair it. This has good things and bad things about it. Now, they have an ion cannon, and they have an assault drone, combat drone. I think that's a Mark 1. Right now, the combat drone alone won't be able to get through my shield, and neither would the ion cannon alone be able to get through my shield and cause any damage. But together, they'll be able to cause damage. So my first thing I need to take out is either the weapons or the drone. Really, either one. But I want to improve my shields, and your shields get improved. Your guy working your shields gets improved by people attacking the shield. So I'm going to take out the ion cannon. Usually I don't use auto fire, but these lasers are all timed to fire at the exact same time because they're all the exact same laser. So auto fire for these are fine. The reason you don't want to do auto fire is you want to be able to fire all of your weapons at once. That way you can pierce through any shields and do the most damage. They might be able to get one hit through. That miss was really lucky. They're probably going to be able to get one hit through before I take out their weapon system. Yep. They actually might be able to get 2 hits through. Alright. Next, I could take out either the cockpit, the shields, or the engine. Taking out the shield would allow me to cause more damage. Taking out the cockpit or the engine means that all of my shots will hit. Auto assaults usually have a high rate of evasion, so you want to take out the cockpit or the engines when you can, because that takes away their evasion. They got 3 hits in. Alright, so this next hit should be the last one. And good to go. Really helps try to plan your route ahead a bit. I haven't really done that yet. If it comes down to it, I usually always make the decision to help, because again, I'm always just in a quest. I want to get as much scrap as possible to have a good ship by the time we reach the flagship. Alright, this is a Mantis style ship, so that means that they're going to have this, which is a crew teleporter, but it's a pirate as opposed to a Mantis ship, so that could be anyone coming through the teleporter as opposed to just a Mantis. I don't have an advanced door system, so I can't trap them into a room and take out all the oxygen. I do have a Mantis, which, assuming that they're not Mantis, I already have the advantage in the fight. Mantis are the best fighters out of any of the aliens, so we'll see. If need be, it's always good to fight battles in your med bay, and obviously, of course, if that was to happen, I would put energy back into my med bay, because you heal while they're dying, and your guys won't die. Alright, so it's a rock. Rock versus Mantis battles are pretty much the closest you can get, because rocks have a large amount of health. Those weapon systems, they'll punch through my shields pretty easily. That's an ion stunner, and I think it's the dual laser. So yeah, they'll get through pretty easily, so I need to take out those weapons. The Mantis would take care of the rock pretty easily. Don't need to really worry about that. If anything, I'm gonna put 2 of my lasers to take out that teleporter so the rock can't escape, and 2 more lasers to take out that shield. There we go. Then they'll be done next hit. Actually, I don't even need to change anything. Alright, now I got a new Mantis. I'm going to put this guy in the door system. So as long as he's in there, I have advanced doors. Alright, so what I can do is go here and kind of go around and then come in the exit there. And that will get me through as many planets as I can before the rebel fleet reaches me. Alright, these are 2 beam weapons, and beam weapons are going to cut through my shields, so I don't need to worry about their weapon system at all. There, see, I missed a couple times, because again, it has a also a very high rate of evasion. That's why I'm going for their cockpit first. There we go. Now I'm going to take out their shield. There are some beam weapons which can get through shields. The halberd can, and I think there's one more that can cut through shields. Most can't. Alright, so I'm going to need to get to that quest marker. Once you play these enough times, you know that there's positive or negative outcomes for any one of the situations. So, like I said, I can stay near the beacon and nothing will happen, or I can move in and I either get a positive or a negative result. Yep. I'll just space these guys. Yeah, that can attack me, so I'm going to take out their weapons first. There we go. Alright, this guy's a pretty decent rate of evasion, so I'm going to try and take out their cockpit. They're smart, they're going for my door guy. Alright, because of that, I'm going to send my other mantis in there to help him. Engi are really bad fighters, so I'm not really worried about them. That should be it. Yep. Now all I gotta do is heal my 2 mantis, and then we're good to go. Dongler and Maxwell. I never pay the toll. Alright. With this setup, they have ion charger. So that ion gun will be able to cut through my shields. And then their beam weapon can cause damage. So, again, took out their weapons first. 9 times out of 10, you have to take out their weapons first. Very rarely do you come across a ship, especially in the early game, that would not be able to attack your ship. Alright, because I had one of my attacks miss, I was only able to take out the ion cannon, but it's already done its damage. I already lost my shields. So I'm going to feel a little bit of damage from this beam hitting. Ooh. I like flat guns. My system right now is fine. I don't really need to play around with it, but it's good to have that flat gun for when I decide to upgrade my weapon systems. So I'll just hold on to that flat gun for a bit. Alright, again, so deal we have a missile here. But because they have a Zoltan shield, they're definitely going to be able to get a couple of hits in, no matter what I do. Alright. It's easy enough. Alright, so they're charging to escape. So I won't be able to kill them on this shot, but I just want to make sure that no matter what, I can take out their cockpit, just in case one of my shots misses. Alright. Now we have nothing to worry about. We got them on this next hit. That was a fast repair. They probably had an Engie on board. Again, because even though this is a rebel style ship, it's a pirate. You can tell by when it says pirate right here, and it also has purple paint all over the ship. If this was just a rebel ship, there would be no paint on it. So I don't really know what's going to come through the teleporter. That's the thing with pirates, you don't know what you get. Again, they can cut through with their weapons there because I only have one shield. Alright, so it's a rock, but he picked a bad spot to teleport in, so I'll just space him. It's not, I don't really have to worry about the fact that when guy leaves the cockpit, it drops your evasion down to 0, but their weapons are already gone, so I don't really need to worry about that. Alright, so now, like I said, because I'm using a guy in the door control room instead of actually having upgraded doors, as soon as the rock comes to fight him, all those doors go back to non-blast doors. I should actually take the Mantis over, but I'll just put my guy in there, because this rock's already almost dead from when I spaced him. Oh, see? And he had to retreat because he had so much damage done on him. Getting the same sort of deal, it's either positive or negative. Occasionally with better equipment, you increase the likelihood of a positive outcome, and oftentimes those will appear in blue down here. Even though technically I'm trying to just get to Sector 8, I think I'm going to do this. Here, here, either here or here, go through the 2 greens and then the last red. Usually I try to go through as much red as possible, but I'll go through a couple greens this time because I'm not trying to reach the end, I'm just trying to get a new ship. Nebulas are their own little form of difficulty because your radar is completely useless the whole time. So if you don't have a slug on your crew or a life form scanner, then something like mind control is completely useless. You're not, unless you're pairing the mind control with a crew teleporter. Alright. That's a defense drone, but it's a Mark 1, which means it can only stop missiles. If it was a Mark II, Mark IIs can also stop lasers. Is that a dual laser? I think it's a dual laser. It's either a dual or a basic laser. Can't tell, so I'm just gonna be safe and take out their weapon system, although I don't think I need to. Yeah, it was just a basic laser. Alright, in that case, I'd focus on taking out their shield. Take out their engine. Don't really have to worry about their weapons. Then last hit. Easy. Now remember, destroying. Well, actually, no. The best case scenario is you kill every part of their ship, every person in their ship. That's the best case scenario. That followed by that is usually destroying the ship, because that usually will get you more scrap. Sometimes a surrender offer gives you a lot of stuff that you need, like even maybe a weapon. So don't just automatically say no to every surrender option. Check them out. If it's something that you want, like if you're low on missiles and they're offering a bunch of missiles, then go ahead and take it. But if you're not sure, just err on the side of, oh, I want to destroy the ship. Alright. My engine's going to receive a little bit of damage. Alright, now I'm in a little bit of a pickle here because their FTL is charging and their weapons can cut through my shields and they have mind control. So these are 3 targets that I would want to destroy, but I can only destroy maybe 1, maybe 2. If they, otherwise they might escape. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna turn off auto fire because I'm gonna stagger my shots slightly, and it's risky. I'm gonna see if it works. All right. So I'm gonna fire 3 at the cockpit. Those go. Pause. Fire my 4th one at the weapons. So I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from the missile, but we'll see what if I'm lucky. The 2 hits to the cockpit with 1 hit taking out the shields. 2 hits to the cockpit will leave it done, and the destroying the weapons hopefully shuts down the missile. We'll see. Alright. See, I wasn't lucky and I missed, I think, one of my shots. So the cockpit still has enough power for them to charge their FTL. And I only took out the laser, I wasn't able to take out the missile. Gotta hope that this one goes through fine. There we go. Alright, they have another shot coming in for the missile. That one missed. I'm going to try and stagger this next one. Alright, didn't even need to. One of the main differences between the Type B Kestrel and the Type A Kestrel is it gives you a lot more flexibility with your guns. Because it fires about the same amount of shots as the Type A, but you can control where each individual shot goes, as opposed to the Type A, where you can only pick one system. And you can do fancier stuff, like I did, where I staggered my shots. I wouldn't want to fire them all at once, because then the chance was the shot that I wanted for the weapons would end up being the shot that took out the shields. For some reason I talked to my mic instead of my camera. I don't know why I do that. I think it might be an old radio habit. I don't have an advanced radar system, so it's probably not going to work. Yeah. I can hit... Actually, I can probably hit all 3 of those, and then have time to make it to the store. Iron Storm is one of my least favorite things in this game. I hate Iron Storms. Alright, he entered my Mantis ship, so he's full for that one. There we go. Now the only issue right now is my oxygen is slowly going to be running out. I'll take out their oxygen so they feel it too. And if I need to, I'll take away the power from one of my guns to charge my oxygen. And that's a heavy laser. If that hit my ship, it would cause a lot of damage. But because it only hit my shield, it can't cause any extra damage. So I gotta keep my eye on that oxygen. You can also see right here that as a ship, as the rooms get more and more red, that means that there's more and more, well, less and less oxygen in the room. And unless you're a Linnaeus, you need the oxygen to live. Pro tip, you need oxygen to live. Hey, emergency respirators. Funny that I get those. Basically, they help you survive in a no oxygen room. I usually don't need them, so I'll probably sell them, but it is interesting that I got those when I did. Yeah, I should be fine. Again, same sort of deal. I don't have advanced sensors, so I'm not going to be able to find them. Hey! But sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you get lucky. That's why you always try. Need to heal Swag Bar and Dongler. I wish... Is there a way? Yeah, there is. Alright, it's time to rename Zaz and Maxwell. Z-Money. No, I'm not gonna name it that. I'll name it Lemmy. Rest in peace, bro. Let my oxygen got all the way down to 27%. That's low. Oh, of course. I don't see any point in fighting them, especially not when I hate being in ion storms. Least favorite thing in this game, ion storms. Hate them. What I could do is I can buy this burst laser and then change my weapon system from these basic lasers to the flak, to a combined flak and burst laser. So I give up my flexibility and one of my shots from my defense lasers, but in return, I get a flak gun. Charge time 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 12 seconds. And then it also takes another 2 seconds of charge time. I think I'm going to do that. Alright. Sell off my old system. And there's emergency respirators that I don't need. I'll fix a couple things. Load up on some fuel. I'm low on fuel. You usually need an Ingy. Alright, I'll get an Ingy. Just put them near the middle of my ship to bring them as close to anything that needs repair as possible. I need a little bit more scrap to get my second shield. Actually, you know what? I'll just do that. I consider a shield more important than high engines, because it's with high engines you get a higher percent chance to evade, but it's a percent chance, it's random. Whereas with a shield, that's a guaranteed defense. The biggest flaw with changing my weapon system is that now instead of my attacks coming every 10 seconds, they're going to come every 12 seconds. So I'm sure if I was sat down and did the math of my DPS, it'd be a lot different, but I don't go into that. I don't go into it deep enough. If you're one of those people that want to go and sit there and calculate out the DPS, everything that you need, FTL gives you to go and make those calculations. Alright, the fact that this is a smuggler means it might have a weapon, and they might give me the weapon when they make an attempt to surrender. With flak, I usually just try to put him as close to the middle of the ship as possible. They're not going to be able to cut through my shields, so I'm not really that worried. Oh, they decided to fight. So if they did have something for me to get, I would have had to have been able to destroy all their crew members as opposed to destroying the ship. But hey, that's lucky. Hermes missiles are pretty. I get a little frightened anytime I see a Hermes missile on an enemy ship. I just rarely run missile setups for my own ship. Unfortunately, there's a lot. I could have gone to a lot more systems, but just the way this one was laid out, I wasn't really able to. Alright. Mantis. So, since we're dealing with Mantis, I really want to be able to upgrade my door system. So that's going to be the next thing I need to do, is upgrade my door system. Because Mantis are going to want to try and board my ship. That's how they usually attack you. flak can focus on their guns. My laser is going to focus on stopping their FTL charge. I just want to point out that I missed every single shot. That's 6 chances. That is very, very rare. And they're gonna get away. Yep, they're getting away. Nothing I can do. I just can't believe I missed all 6 shots. That is not an everyday occurrence. That you will miss all 6 shots. Especially on the ship that doesn't really have that high of evasion. I probably only had about 25 evasion at the most, and it's still 25% chance times 6. So assuming they had a 25% chance of evasion. Again, if you love math, there's so much math you can do with FTL. It's ridiculous. All right. I'm not good with math. Times 6. 0.25 divided by 6. So they had, my guess is correct, and it was 25% evasion, that had a 4.2% chance of happening. A 4.2% chance. Go out and play the lottery, guys. Again, that's one of those things, it can be a positive or negative either way. Alright, there we go. Now I got the door upgrade that I wanted. I'm running low on fuel. And this is what I did not want, is someone boarding, because that means I'm not going to get any fuel from this encounter. The only way to be successful in this encounter is if you have a assault drone, which is a drone that attacks an enemy ship. Maybe anti-personnel works as well, but I'm not certain. But if you try to help them without having one of those two things, and it will be in blue right here, don't help them. All you're going to do is you're going to lose one of your people every time. Oh yeah, we need to rename King. Represent. Also, there's a large... Actually, I've done that. There's also a large modding community with FTL, like custom ships, like any famous spaceship you can think of, you can get. Alright, if I'm really, really lucky, which I'm already not, if I'm really, really lucky, I can get fuel from this encounter. Not good. They have a hacking system placed right on my weapons. so I'm not in a good spot right now. That one's gonna cause that shot right there is gonna cause a lot of damage. So I need to do as much as I can. Get rid of that hacking, and hopefully take out their weapon system. Alright, I was able to get rid of their hacking system, which is good. I should have done that earlier. Put the Engi in with the shields. And because they have an Engi, they already got their hacking system repaired. Okay. Same deal. Need... Alright, so their hacking system's down. That's going to get repaired pretty fast with their Engi. Alright. Oh, another whole bunch of misses. Alright, on the bright side, their evasion rate's going to be lowered a bit. Oh, great. They're charging their FTL. They might escape, and I might be screwed. Come on. Just hoping. Yes! Alright, now they can't. Nope. No luck. I might lose my Engi. I need to get him out of there. That a hack on a med bay causes the med bay to do damage. Alright, I got him out of there. I mean, the hacking system's off anyway. Without any fuel, I'm in a rough situation. That's why pausing is so important, because I was getting a little overwhelmed with everything I was watching at once, which is not good. That's one of the worst things that you can do. So I had to make sure to pause and regain my bearings, recognize exactly what's going on. Alright. Oh. Didn't get any fuel. Luck is not on my side right now. That means I'm gonna get hit by the rebel fleet. On the bright side, that's guaranteed fuel, assuming I win that fight. I have to win that fight. Alright, here we go. And the mistake I made earlier is instead of jumping forward knowing I was low on fuel to stay away from the rebel fleet, I jumped back. And that was a mistake that I'm paying for now. Alright. They have way too many shields. I need to cut through those shields. ASB means there's about to be a shot that's gonna come and just tear through my ship like it's nothing. Alright. I was lucky enough that it missed. Alright, one thing I do need to do is I've been getting lucky, I need to take out those weapons. Alright, everything's been going good so far. I might actually have a shot. Alright. I'm just gonna have to go straight for that exit. Alright, it's gonna hit my engines. That's gonna completely... Oh, that's an issue. That's a border drone. So with that, I need to take out their drone control now. Otherwise he's gonna just destroy my ship. Alright, I need to get this guy out of here. The thing is, though, he also landed in my weapon system, which is the last place I wanted him. The thing about border drones is you can't use oxygen against them. Alright, if I don't take out that border drone on this hit, I'm in a bad spot. Well, they already did that bad spot for me, because that missile hit my weapons anyway. I may have to just use my jump as soon as I can. I'm missing too much. I'm having too many. I'm missing way too much. I can't do anything when I'm missing this much. Again, that's also purely. That is 100% luck. And if your luck is not with you, then so I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth right now. I am not in a good position. They're all going to take a bunch of damage because there's no oxygen in this room. Now, I don't run very often, so you know just how bad of a situation I was in there that I ran. Alright, Lucky McGee. Let's hope you're good luck. Usually prying open the pod is a bad idea. That, I'm pretty sure, that's one of the most powerful weapons in the game. I'm pretty sure that laser is capable of cutting through shields. I do not want that thing online. I mean, you have like one or two of those, and you can crush even the mothership, really. That's just how powerful that weapon is. Alright. The 2-second stagger isn't that bad. I've basically been able to fire the flak one a little early. There we go. Abandoned sector is a bunch of Linnaeus, pirate controlled. I think I probably should have gone after Linnaeus. There's a lot of good stuff you can get in the Linnaeus space, but we're just gonna go with pirate controlled right now. And here I'm just gonna buy up a bunch of fuel. I wish I could buy that clone bait, but I don't have near enough scrap. And this isn't even enough fuel to get me through this sector. If I had a hacking system of my own, I would counter the hack. They wouldn't be able to mess up my engines. I mean, it's not really that damaging, but still it's a little bit annoying. Send my Ingy down for the weapons. Alright. That fire is going to kill him. I'm just going to space out the fire. Nope, no luck. Alright, now I need to repair the doors in order to close those blast doors. Oh, I'm just having bad luck. Alright. Not good. I'm gonna have to send Flemmy and Lucky up into the med area and hope that they don't hit that med area. It's not gonna hit. I want to keep Flemmy in the weapons area because he's a master with the weapons, which causes him to fire faster, which is what I need right now. But Flemmy has such low health that I keep having to send him to the med bay at the risk of losing him permanently. Alright. Lemmy and Lobot back up to the med bay. Flemmy down here. No. Yes, no, that was correct. Means tonight we're just trying to keep at least one of their weapon systems offline. Alright. A lot closer than I would have liked it, but I should be fine after this one. And I got plenty of fuel, that's big help. I know what it's like to be low on fuel. Now that I have enough fuel, I can afford to explore a bit. The only issue right now is low health. Usually I have 5 mercenaries, but low health, and I have the scrap. Ooh, a little low on fuel. Hopefully I'll get fuel from this. This isn't a very well armed ship, so I'm not too worried. Unless they have a high evasion. Yep, they do have a high evasion. As you can see, even with me now and how low my engines are upgraded, I already have a 30% evasion. So once I get to this point, I'm going to see a lot higher evasion rates. I'm going to give up some damage by fixing that fire this way, because the O2 is not going to come back. But there we go. But I'll just be able to stick them in the med bay. Once we evade these, I'll take power from my engines. Yep. Honestly, if I wanted to be really savvy, I could probably take out the remaining crew members. We'll see. Nah. Wouldn't be able to, don't have the right weapons. Not good enough. Free reactor upgrade. Yeah, but don't have enough fuel. Nope, you're not offering me fuel. I'm not gonna step away from this one. They can cut through my shields pretty easily. I wanna take out those weapons. Okay, their FTL's charging, so that means we're going to... Actually, you know what? We have a better chance with their engines. Not quite what I needed, but thanks. We're getting really close. It would really suck to die now. First things first, that cloaking system needs to go. Because those weapons are too deadly. Yeah. That one was rough. I need to take out that cloaking system. Should have held on to that. Blew the load too early. Either this it will kill me, or honestly, I'm just waiting for them to leave now, because I don't have a shot. This game's no joke. One of the reasons why it's a lot more difficult now is I haven't been able to upgrade my weapon systems. Yeah. I figured as soon as it asked me that they were going to be pirates. Huh. Apparently in the confusion, I lost my weapons guy. I can't remember his name. I'm just beat down. And that was bad because he was also a huge part of keeping my ship going. Because his species basically serves as an extra reactor. Why is their FTL charging immediately? If they were here to attack me, then why would they immediately be preparing to leave? It doesn't make any sense. I think I'm done anyway. I got a decent amount of luck early on, but literally no luck later. And this should be about it. And it doesn't say I made a couple of mistakes on my part, because I did. But there's still a lot of facets of luck that came into play there. Alright, that was really disheartening. Now my computer is being slow. I'm gonna try the Indie ship. To get layout B, I'm gonna need to complete 2 of these achievements. That one's easy. I have 3 drones functioning at the same time. Destroy another easy one. Destroy enemy ships using only drones. Have 4 enemy systems or subsystems ironed at the same time. And I like the quote, because that's a Star Wars quote. Episode 4, Death Star Run. The guns, they've stopped. Alright. Ingi ships, the focus is less on weapons and more on ion blasts and drones. So I need to get a drone recovery arm pretty early, if I'm lucky. I don't want to trap myself into a corner there. Alright. Come on, attack the shields, attack the shields, attack the shields. Darn it, I said the shields. There we go. Not enough. There we go. I'm not going to sell any drone parts because I need them. I can go up like that and around. Sometimes you get a good weapon, sometimes you get a bad weapon, sometimes you don't sell you a weapon at all. I need to always be firing this ion weapon no matter what. With an Ingi ship, with the Ingi Type A, basically your med bay will heal everyone. It's really the only time a med bay is superior to a cloning bay is when you have the Metabot dispersal. Otherwise, almost always you need to be upgrading to a clone bay. Only 2 times you don't change your med bay to a clone bay. One is if you're doing teleportation. If you're based around boarding enemy ships, and even then, if you have reconstructive teleport, you don't need the med bay. And then the other reason is if you have the Ingi Metabot dispersal. Otherwise, always get a clone bay. Then you wouldn't have ran into a situation that I did last ship, where I lost my Zotan crew member that had a lot of skills. Technically, I wouldn't even need to use my combat drone, but I'm going to. Because of the asteroids, I could just focus on their shields. And the asteroids themselves would destroy the ship. But this is a lower risk. So that's why I'm doing it this way. If you don't mind the risk and you want to conserve resources, then definitely just try to combine your Ion Blast with the asteroids to destroy the ship. It is possible to use just a single drone to take out single shielded ships. That's only if you have a Mark II. This is a Mark I, and so Mark I will always need support from you. If you have multiple Mark IIs, then if you launch multiple Mark IIs, they can actually pretty much destroy a ship on their own, and it's really cool to watch. If I had higher shields, I would have just used the combat drone itself to destroy the ship. But again, I didn't want to run the risk without better shields. That was risky because that's a really easy way to lose one of your crew members. Don't need these, I don't have a cloak. Should not have done that. Now the rebels are gonna be at the exit once I get there. Yep. Just trying to get out of here as quickly as I can. Jesus Christ. I'm not feeling good on this run. Not one bit. And I think the music is a little low. I'm gonna turn it up. Especially with that darn hum in the background that I can't fix. I mean, here, watch. I'm gonna try and listen to what happens. Nothing. Oh, wait. How about now? Now? Well, this way I just have to talk a little bit louder. So, but I think that gets rid of the hum. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this run one bit. Come on. Don't need to fix the doors right now. time that. I mean, right now I don't even have enough scrap that if I do go to a shop, I can get the stuff I need. At least I have a decent amount of fuel, knock on wood. Oh, of course. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull the whole herd them into the med bay here. Because I have so many Engi on this ship. I mean, 2 of my crewmates are Engi, and they're not good fighters. And again, I don't have the upgraded doors, the blast doors, so yeah, just herd them into the med bay. And again, this is really bad for me because I'm not going to get anything out of this. I'm going to get nothing from this. It wasn't even a decision I made or anything. It was just arriving in the wrong sector. Again, it's a roguelike. Luck is part of the game. Alright, guess I'll help the slugs. If I had been lucky enough to get a ship with no shields in the first sector, I could have gotten that I didn't even lift a finger achievement really easily. I don't have enough ion weapons for that ion achievement. One of the really brutal things you can do with an Engi ship is just continually use your ion cannon on their oxygen supply. And because it's ion, there's nothing that they can't repair it. And you can suffocate them using that. And it's kind of funny, like the Engi are considered a very peaceful species, and you can just use a really brutal way to kill them. Sure. Only because of the achievement. It's not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to get hit after ceasing hostilities, because the weapons are supposed to just go past you. Oh look, a weapon pre-igniter would be great if this wasn't an Engi ship. How many drones for the... There's a place you can go to check the... There it is. I have 3 drones functioning at the same time. So I'll buy their beam drone. Actually, no, you know what? This one would help with my with the other achievement, so I'll go that one. Alright. I just want to get up to green. Alright. Now I need to focus on getting my drone system and enough power to turn on all of those. Here, just for sake of writing, I'm going to use the beam drone instead of the combat drone. So watch. Oh, wow. Alright, watch now. There, it fires a little beam instead of a single shot, which, if you get the shields out of the way, it can cause pretty decent amount of damage. Get my shields back online. Actually, no, no point. I don't need the missiles. That's the only downside, is if you mistime it and their shields come up, then your beam drone can't really do much. I'm annoyed. I use my system repair drone, which I shouldn't, but I will. One of the big benefits of a system repair drone is that they can go into places without any oxygen. I have to deal with teleporting. Easy enough. Oh, breach missiles. Don't need them, but thanks. Still not quite enough. But I think I can now have my combat and my beam operating at the same time, and I may be able to get, if I get a single shield ship, then I can get the achievement, I think. So let's see. Alright. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. That's one achievement out of the way. One more and that gets us to the new ship. I shouldn't, but I will. Oh my god! I am way too close to getting that darn achievement for you to mess this up. I'm missing too much. Same deal as last time, I'm missing too much. And I don't have enough weapons in order to overcome that. All I need is just... I'm this close to being able to get the 3 drones I want achievement. Count the misses. Seriously, it's like take a shot for every miss. My god. No, don't do that, you'll be dead. I think they really need to decrease the amount of times a distress signal is a trap. That's one thing I would change about this game. Like, every once in a while, yeah, that's believable, but it's almost like every single distress signal is a trap. And that's it. Well, I got one achievement down. I just checked the chat. Alright, so we're gonna try that again. Because 3 drones at once is not that hard to get. And once I get the 3 drones at once, once I get 3 drones at once, I unlock the next Engi ship. And the second Engi ship, the Engi B, is you only have a single crew member, which is your Engi pilot, and the whole rest of the ship is handled by drones. Oh, come on. Come on. One of the most frustrating things about combat drones is you can't tell them where to shoot, so oftentimes they'll shoot the one place you don't need them to. In that case, I needed them to be shooting at the weapons to take out that missile, but I couldn't control them to do that. At least it has an extra system so that even if it has an extra power slot, so that even if I get damage in that substation, my combat drone can still stay up. That's the benefit of having extra empty slots. It keeps your system online. Not gonna risk it. Not this early. Wasn't paying attention. Had my ion cannon. Wrong one, and I paid for it. There we go. Actually, there's very rarely reason to have your ion cannon centered on the shields, because if the shields are up, they'll be taking them out anyway. Maybe if it was a stun ion cannon, that'd be a different situation, but since it's not, I usually like to keep mine on the weapon system. Really want to get those, there we go, get those weapons out of the way before they can double team for an asteroid. Miss, 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 miss. Miss, miss, miss. And then there's 2 misses on me, even though I only have 15% evasion. They shouldn't have had 2 misses on me in a row like that. Alright. Darn Zoltan shields. The only way to get a Zoltan shield on a non-Zoltan ship is if you're in Zoltan space and you get the quest line for the Zoltan ship, where basically what happens is the Zoltan tell you to, instead of attacking everyone, why don't you try and talk to them? And as soon as you get that, you immediately get, well, side note, that happens occasionally if a drone is directly in front of a gun system, which is completely random. You can't really control that happening. Then the guns will destroy the drone. Again, just another little added part of luck that goes into this game. What I was saying about with the Zoltan quest line, and if you successfully complete it where you don't attack them and you do your best to convince them to stop fighting, the Zoltan will never be completely happy with the argument that you use, but you can get any sort of reward. Like, you can get the Zoltan ship if you don't already have it. You can get, yeah, see, because of that, like, 1 in a million chance of that laser destroying my drone, I got completely screwed out of my system, and now I'm in a really bad spot. You can get a special, really good Zoltan character known as the Envoy. All sorts of stuff. Pause, guys, pause. See, I messed up. I didn't pause, now I'm paying for it. Just attack that. Whew. Alright, I got it. But I took a lot more damage than I should have. And that's, part of that was me messing up, part of that was luck. Whoa. Repair the doors. Alright, so we have a fire. Not good. I need to repair those doors so I can use that to get rid of the fire. And I don't know where the fire is because the fire's in my sensors. Alright, looks like the fire's gone. Gonna check my oxygen levels so I know that oxygen's back in the room. Alright. I don't have the right equipment to do this successfully. This is going to cause me damage. Oh, I just completely failed. Tried to shield their ship with mine and instead they just... Oh my god. Yeah, there's... I have to go one... I have to survive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That. That is why you plan ahead. Oh, wow. One, two. I basically have to go all the way back through fighting rebel ships. Oh my god. Yeah, there's... I have to go one... I have to survive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 encounters with rebel ships, with rebel fleets. No, that's impossible. I lost. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm stupid. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, wow. Alright. Obviously, I'm not thinking straight. I'm a little on tilt from the bad luck I had with that one run with the Kestrel Cruiser. So, I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast and try and calm back down. Oh, man. I'll leave you with FTL's music while you wait. This is a hat, and it's also headphones. Alright. Try number 3. Great start. Once you really get into the groove of FTL, you basically only use your hotkeys. Well, great, get all these stores at the very beginning and don't have any scrap to afford anything. Nothing. Again, I suppose I should stop and actually let you guys read what's popping up on the screen. I already know what it's saying because I've played this enough times. Well, this would be a great place to get the achievement of not. I didn't use. Yes, I did. I forgot. I only have an ion weapon. This would be a great place to get the achievement of not lifting a finger, but I already have that one. One thing I really want to do is stream the Crusader. Is stream the Crusader Kings Game of Thrones mod. But probably what I want to do for that might as well, I guess. I mean, it's useful. What I want to do for that is I really want to do a Mad King run through in Robert's Rebellion. And I already know that the game does R plus L equals J, Rhaegar and Lyanna, the father of Jon Snow. But I want to hold on that until it's revealed on the show as sort of like a homage honoring that they did that. But I also know that I don't think Crusader Kings is going to stream very well. What I might try doing is I'll just record it myself and then upload it straight to YouTube. Hey, that darn thing already came in use. And if that's the case, then I would say in my stream whether or not I've done that. And of course it'll be on my YouTube channel. Oh, and I'll probably tweet it out as well. The fact that they have a beam drone right here means I'm gonna have to hope. Again, I can't really control. There we go. I got lucky. There we go. Yeah, I was very lucky this go around. That means I'm not going to be lucky when I play again. Whatever I do next. I was saying something and I forgot. Hey, now I have an actual weapon I could use. I still need the scrap to actually get my system up to the point where I can do that, though. Not good. Not good. There we go, there's something at least. Thank God for the buffer system. There we go. Closer than it should have been. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna bother, I just need to get out of here. It wouldn't matter anyway, they took out my drone control system almost instantly. I guess I have a hull breach. No, that's just a heavy laser. Come on, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, we have a fire in the scanners. Alright, let's go fix everything. Check on the drone. Oh, we got 2 hull breaches in there. Let's go ahead and fix all the hull breaches. Hull breaches in places like these hallways don't really bother me that much, and sometimes I'll even just let them sit there for a couple jumps, but I mean, there's no reason to let them sit there right now. Decent amount of scrap. I already know that as soon as I make a jump, I'm gonna see a store, but can't give up my drones. Too valuable. Don't really need the data, I need the scrap more. also the thing with FTL is that it will break against you a lot, but every once in a while that means that it breaks your way. Luck is at the 50-50 chance. While early on, like, well, it might be skewed one way or another at first. Like if you flip a coin 20 times, it will skew either heads or tails. But you flip a coin 200 times, it will get to that 50-50 level. And that's what chance is. The point where it finally reaches 50-50. That's just a defense drone, not an anti-drone drone. Ooh. Nah, I won't be able to do that oxygen trick I talked about earlier. Maybe if I had 2 ion guns, I could pull it off, but not with just 1. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, a distress signal is a trap, and I don't think that's really realistic. And I don't really think it's a difficulty thing. I get the exact same amount of trap to real thing ratio. And normal and easy mode. Oh, look at that. By some weird fluke. They should make something where reduced oxygen makes people move slower to prevent things like what I just did, where I was able to temporarily turn off my oxygen to power something else. You shouldn't really be able to do that. It wasn't even a distress, it was a quest. on board that was repaired really fast. Possibly multiple Lingies. Let's see. No, they have a system repair drone. That explains it. Right now I have my 3 drones for the achievement. Now I just need to enough one system power and reactor power to get them all activated at once. Yeah, I forgot I had that subsystem and that augment installed. I realized I had a shot there and I took it. Oh, yeah. I got the one I wasn't even working towards. An ion pulse will disable 3 random parts on an enemy ship. And I realized that I could use my ion blast, my ion cannon, to disable a 4th, and that gives me the achievement. Whew. Wow, I can't believe I caught that. Alright. We got a new ship. Alright, I'm actually really happy about that. I have to tweet that out real fast. How long did that take us? Over 2 hours. one ship out of the way. Let's see how far we can take this one. Oh, I feel so relieved. Oh my god. Finally got a new ship. Oh. It's like I was talking about in the stream yesterday, you hit that wall point, and you have to get past the wall before you finally get through. I still don't understand why your first attempt is always your best attempt. We don't need missiles. If anything, I may actually sell probably just the anti-personnel drone. So I don't need it now. I don't need to get that achievement, and I can focus on something more useful. I can go to the Zoltan homeworlds and try and press my luck and get a Zoltan shield. Don't want to make, do not want to make the same mistake I made a while ago. Ooh. That destroys drones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just cut and run this one. Unless by some sheer chance I'm able to, because I can't get through well, here, I can try something really goofy and try to create an opening with this laser, quickly switch over to my ion blast, and then use my ion blast. It's not gonna work, but it's really the only idea I have. Either that or by some miracle hitting this. Yeah, see, it doesn't charge fast enough. Oh no, shield, come on, shield, come. Oh, no, no, no. I think I may have wasted a drone there. Same deal, that's an anti-drone. Yes, it's the same issue I had last time. So I'm stuck, I can't do anything. At least I know that he can't damage me at all. Yeah, it's really just sitting here waiting for these darn engines to charge. Nothing I can do. Alright. Let's go. Well, this has been the exact opposite of a free-flow expedition to the Zoltan homeworlds, but whatever. And there goes my mate. You can tell every time I turn on my headphones because I suddenly lose the ability to talk. That's something I got. That's something I can practice. Ah. I wonder if it's an easier to read off a script so you don't trip over your own words. Talking slowly helps at least. Just sitting here waiting. One of the situations where they don't really worry me at all. I'm just waiting for my ship to finally cause enough damage. This is one of the boring parts of an indie ship. Is that a lot of times their fights in the mid to late game turn into this. Oh, now something interesting. Gotta prevent that from happening. Alright, there's a store. Let's see if we can get anything out of it. Probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, now with this setup I have now, I don't need to really buy anything more. I just need to upgrade my system to the point that I can use this. And obviously upgraded my shields as well. This setup probably won't be enough to beat the mothership, but I'm not getting the luck you need. Not the mothership, the final boss. I can't remember. The Rebel flagship. That's what it's called. I'm not getting really the luck you need on a run to beat the Rebel flagship, especially on hard. It's like even just reaching the flagship on hard is an achievement because it's so hard. Especially when you keep missing all your darn shots. Alright, that's not gonna work. Nah, I think I'm dead. Yeah. One more run and I'm dead. Next volley. Done. Okay. So we got this one now, which is the one I was talking about, where you only have one crew but a whole bunch of drones. Let's try to get the Type C Kestrel. Maybe giving it a lucky name will help us with luck this go around. Where is it gonna hit? That's not what I wanted. I made time my first go around. My first jump. Oh, wouldn't that be hilarious? I mean, how the hell did they get a ship with a hacking unit on the first sector? Not even the first sector, my first jump is a ship with a hacking unit that just happens to be in an asteroid field, and it hacks my shields. What can I do about it? So I get a whole bunch of damage on my oh, good thing my systems are back on, my scanners are back online. Ridiculous. Seriously. FTL is a game that conspires against you. But if you really want to see me freak out over random chance, you should see me play Battle for Wesnoth, which you can play online, or I have a version for my iPad. And I love it. It's a fantastic turn-based strategy game, but it's 100% chance-based, and it's literally ridiculous. If you want to look up some superstitious people, look up Wesnoth players. It's rules of thumb like, it's hard to explain, but basically your unit only gets experience if he gets the last kill. So a common strategy is you use your leveled up characters to beat an enemy down, and then you use your level 1 character to kill it. Well, 9 times out of 10 what happens is, through sheer bad luck, your higher level guy gets the kill. It's like you did the math down perfectly. It was like a 1 in a million chance that the higher level guy will get the kill, but he does anyway. I swear games cheat. They cheat, they don't want you to win. No, I need to get rid of those weapon systems as well. I think that's a fire drone. I got lucky. I set their weapons on fire. There we go. And because I know that it's humans, because it's a rebel, only humans are rebels. Because it's a rebel rig, I know that they don't have Engi, so it's going to take them a while to repair their weapons, so they're done after this one. If you notice, I'm not going to come across a whole other ship in this sector with a hacking system. There's only going to be just that one that I somehow saw after my first jump. You know what? I bet the nebula I'm about to jump into in a bit is an ion storm. I bet it is. Called it. Plasma storm, not ion storm. I'm never wrong with those things. I always know when I'm about to jump into a plasma storm. Now I gotta hurry up because the oxygen's going down. I need to destroy the ship as fast as I can. They have a system repair drone. Just want as much scrap as possible when I enter that shop. Alright, so I now have a rock pilot. I can put Lexi at the doors. I'll push it. actually. No, I'm gonna stagger the shot. But it's gonna take forever because my weapons guy is the one mind controlled. Alright. There we go. Alright. So for Zoltan, in case you guys don't remember, Zoltan are basically a bonus to your reactor wherever you put them. So I'll stick him in the shields and move Kadriel to radar. There we go. I had to do that because I saw that the green square here was highlighted. So every time I would have pressed enter, he would have gone to the left and then back on the shield. Doesn't really do that much. Like, it's only like a 0.1 of a second delay of him getting back to his proper station, but it's really annoying. Alright. What do we got? Nothing that good, really. I always forget, what's the hotkey for mind control? I don't need to, like, once people get really into it, you don't even have to use your mouse at all. You can basically run almost the whole system off of hotkeys, which I only use a handful of them. Like, that turns auto fire on and off V. I'm trying to remember the hotkey for mind control, and for the life of me, it's probably going to be something simple like M. Oh, look, another plasma storm. I lost my engines guy. Gone forever. If I had a cloning, another plasma storm. Just a reminder, I think all three or three out of the 4 nebulas I visited this sector were plasma storms. This is useless. Use that to get a shield. Again, the benefit of Zoltans is that even in something like a plasma storm, I can always guarantee at least one of my weapons will be charged because I have a Zoltan in there. Don't know whether or not there's a fire in there. I'm not going to take the chance. I could put the Zoltan on engines. I just usually give my engines such low priority. I'm sure if I crunch the numbers, it's probably better than what I do use with the Zoltans for. Yeah, so it'll only provide one thing of power. So that's why reason why people wouldn't use them for a shield. But because every unit of shield requires 2 power. The Mantis. Of course. There we go. Nah. Why not? Doesn't really make a difference, but why not? It's still the early game, so it isn't like I've forced anyone into any sort of position. They haven't really learned good skills yet, which that's those green bars right there. I'll just play with them a bit. It'd be nice and cruel. If I'm really lucky, they'll both die in that fire. Come on. Ah, darn it. Almost had him. This close. Like, cause remember, if I... Ooh, come on, come on. Ah! No, the AI knows not to leave them in a room trapped in fire, and they're about to blow up. Oh, that was almost really close. That's one thing about not up. Why you should upgrade your scanners. That there are opportunities to kill the crew that you wouldn't know about if you weren't watching them. I'll go that way. Hey, got the reverse ion field. I'm starting to become a big fan of that. How much you want to bet this is going to be a plasma storm? Alright, just a normal one. I wish I had an extra engine block, because this mind control is going to be completely useless, because you can't mind control a robot. Ooh, they have a... that was a gamble. They have a 2 or more in their cloaking system, so I couldn't destroy it with one hit. Oh, an anti-ship beam drone would be lovely if I was still doing my Engi playthrough. assuming there's no misses, I'm gonna be able to get 3 lasers through. Well, first I'll send out the one that's going to take out the shield. Let's do 2 here, 1 in the cockpit. Same sort of deal. Did that fire 1 or 2 shots? Not sure. Alright, yeah, that's what I thought. I only fired 1. You don't get to repair that shield anymore. Nah, I don't need. Really, I'm doing this more for the scrap than for getting into that radar station. Alright. Easy enough. Getting a lot. Oh, because I'm in Rebel space. Forgot about that. I think this is a Rebel controlled area, and that's why I'm getting so many drones. Thankfully, the hack hit my med bay, which I don't really need. Again, that's the one thing I really like about the setup that they have, is how much control it gives you over how to use your weapons. It doesn't matter. Can't really use the mind control anyway. Doesn't even matter. Didn't even stay to thank me. Typical. I should have repaired my mind control before I left. That's on me. Now I'm gonna try to be sneaky and take them out using my weapons. Probably should have taken the offer. Ah! Where's it gonna hit? Where's it gonna hit? It's gonna hit my doors. Gonna have to take out those weapons. Messed that one up bad. Now if their shield's down, I can focus getting rid of this cockpit. Sure. Actually, this is it. Actually, they'll be done. I don't think I could get to the store in time to make it to the exit. We'll see. I'll know more on this next jump. Make sure that in a normal situation you pause when you set all your guns. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, I need the repairs, but I could be damaged just as much by facing the rebel ship as I would if I repaired it. That's what I get for hesitating for a second. Alright, and then they're done. Without my Zoltan in their correct area, I don't have enough power for the ship. Since I'm not going to go to the store, I'm going to instead use my scrap to get that second shield. Might as well upgrade the doors while I'm at it. Oh, I'm not gonna get them there. No way. Maybe I can bait the mantis into killing that Imgi. Shouldn't have done that, should have just destroyed the ship. That's what I get for trying to be nice. Got treated like Lisa. Can't be nice, you gotta be mean. Let all your party members die in Russian roulette. Still not happy about that. That was from last night's stream of Lisa. Oh, I'm not gonna get them there. No way. Maybe I can bait the mantis into killing that Imgi. this system is in the early game. Once you get to the mid game, you run into situations like this, where you just need more powerful weapons, but you can't. You don't have them. But, I mean, that's true basically universally. It's just you don't see such a severe drop off with other weapon systems as you do with this. This is one of the most severe drop offs you get. Oh, that's lucky. Don't need any of the other stuff. Good thing I checked to make sure there's another store, because sometimes that happens, especially when you are about to give up on there being another store. That's when they have one, because they're trying to catch you into spending all your scrap and then realizing that there's another store that might have stuff you might actually need. There we go. Unless they have an autopilot system, every single one of these should hit. They have an autopilot system. Yep, see? Autopilot. Otherwise it would be red. Alright, now I have autopilot. You can get the quest line in the Mantis homeworlds to unlock the Mantis ship, but I don't have the proper equipment to pull it off. You need a crew teleporter, either an advanced med bay or an advanced clone bay, and a Mantis crewmate. So I have the Mantis, but I don't have the... I could get the advanced clone bay, but I don't have the crew teleporter. I have a better shot of coming across the Zoltan quest line and getting, like I said, maybe a Zoltan overshield or a really skilled Zoltan crew member. Don't I have a Zoltan shield bypass? Yes, I do. Oh, wow. That's the power of a really good missile system. you out of there. Oh, wow. And I'm probably going to lose our crewmate. Yep. You know what? I think that's it. Oh yeah, no, my doors are now shut down, so I can't close it to get someone to fix the weapon system. All it takes is something like that, just one really good missile hit, and that's it. That's all it took, was one just strong missile hit in my weapon systems, and I was done. Alright. Alright, that's over 3 hours. We got one ship. We got one. Alright. I'm gonna take a break tomorrow. I got to go grocery shopping. I don't have any food in this darn apartment. I'll be back on Sunday. Probably with Lisa, even though I know how much most of you hate Lisa. I'll maybe do FTL as well. But, oh man. See you guys. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter at, I want to say at Bustamouse Games.